There are moments in every server's life where everything changes. For us, it began in the months leading up to migration. My team and I didn't want to just survive the migration wave. We wanted to dominate it. Through careful coordination, intense planning, and unity, we shaped a vision of becoming the most feared, respected, and organized server in our migration range. This wasn't a hope. It was an inevitability, and that inevitability became Server 139, an empire reborn. Our foundation was our KVK dominance. 139 was, and still is, undefeated in kingdom versus kingdom. That reputation didn't just inspire our own players, it attracted attention across the entire range. From low spenders to krakens, everyone saw that something powerful was brewing here. That win streak wasn't luck. It was discipline, timing, and experience. It gave us the clout we needed to build a truly elite migration. The launch of our website, with www.eraempire.com, marked the next phase. Over 140 players signed up to be part of our movement. Not just randoms, we're talking seasoned fighters, brilliant tacticians, and tight-knit alliances looking for a new home. We weren't the top-ranked empire, but we had something far more valuable: momentum, purpose, and an open door. As a non-leading empire, our migration limits were strict. We had 75 slots total, 6 for special migrations and 36 regulars. I imposed a power cap of 50 million to avoid imbalance and ensure room for mid-range fighters, not just whales. Every slot had to be earned, especially the special ones. They would be the pillars of 139's future. Our first breakthrough came when Server 140 stepped in. We had fought them twice in KVK and beat them both times. But instead of becoming enemies, we became allies. Respect turned into trust, and trust turned into migration. Together, we saw an opportunity: unify, dominate, and reshape the future. 3 of the special migration slots were filled instantly. Mario at 164 million power, his second account at 66 million. Touch Me with 104 million power. These weren't just names, they were legends. And they didn't come alone. They brought the full strength of their old alliance, Uni, right into our gates. The 4th special slot came from Server 153, Stang's second account at 109 million power. A familiar face from past battles, he was eager to reunite with his friends under the eRa flag. Then came Abby Baby from 127 with 137 million power, impressed by our vision and performance. Finally, Zach from 152 joined with 82 million, rounding out our 6. With these players, we had elite strength across every time zone and composition. Our special slots were gold, but the regular migrations brought life. 21 of those slots were also taken by 140, creating synergy and squad power. The rest came from 137, 138, 145, 154, 160. Players who knew how to fight and wanted a chance to rise. We weren't just a team anymore, we were a movement. We were placed in Migration Group 4, a battleground of 41 servers ranging from 123 to 163. Among them, 8 were leading empires, 123, 124, 125, 126, 128, 130, 145, and 159. These are ranked in the top 20% of power and typically seen as desirable, but power alone doesn't attract great players. Cohesion does. Only 3 of the 8 leading empires, 130, 145, and 159, filled their special slots. The rest barely moved. Even 124 and 126 brought in just 8 players combined. Being top doesn't mean you're thriving. And for many players, those empires were already too full or inflexible to accept meaningful groups. Notably, 130 and 145 have succeeded in migration with all special slots, regular slots, and free slots being occupied. This can be attributed to 3 factors: Fancy Karate's presence on both servers, a Kraken who is actively engaged with the community, helping them achieve their goals, 10 Posse's great activity, enabling them to rank high in Stellar, even if not winning all Mightiest Empire events. Contrastingly, 145 is attractive to its constant win streak in KVK, enabling them to attract PvP-driven players. Servers like 129, 131, 139, 151, 157, and 162 quickly filled their special slots, despite being non-leading. Why? Because they had room for friends, for alliances, for family. People don't want to leave behind the players they've fought beside for over 100 days. We gave them a home. Others gave them barriers. Most leading empires capped at 50 migrants. That's not enough for alliances who want to move together. We offered them more, and in turn they brought their full squads, their loyalty, and their energy. If you're in an Asian time zone and can't join us, Server 130 is your best bet. Their Alliance RI runs KVK around 11 UTC, with clean coordination, smart taxi rallies, and reliable participation. They're strong, skilled, and organized. If you're in the EU, look at 159. They're undefeated in KVK, and their leader, App Gaming YT, is openly recruiting EU players. They're a dominant force and still growing. 139 wasn't built overnight. It was forged by strategy, vision, loyalty, and a little bit of chaos. We didn't just form an empire, we created a legacy. From shattered cities to united alliances, we became more than a server. We became a family. eRa is no longer just a single server. It's becoming something bigger. What started as a united migration has grown into a network of alliances, friendships, and shared goals that now extend beyond one kingdom. We're expanding through partnerships, shared discords, and cross-server collaboration. Players from across the range now recognize the eRa name, not for dominance, but for how we build, support, and fight together. This is no longer just a server. It's a movement, and it's only just begun.